Okay, we are working on an activity called prime factorization. This is the code YVA on your eighth grade IXL. And prime factorization is really important because it's the foundation of least common multiple, greatest common factor. So the better you know this, the better you'll be able to do on those. And the question below says, write the prime factorization of 6, use exponents when appropriate, and order the factors from least to greatest. Okay, so in the beginning here, you'll get smaller numbers like 6. And you have to think about what two numbers multiply to 6. And really, it could be any two numbers. If it's even, I like to divide by 2, say 2 times 3. Now, if you get a number that is prime, meaning that it only divides by itself and the number 1, then you circle it. So 2 is prime and 3 is prime. Once you run out of numbers to split, that is your prime factorization, which is 2 times 3. I'm going to type that in. And in here you have exponents. So if I had multiple 2's, I would use exponents. I'll show you on another problem. So 2 times 3. Okay, here's a good one. I jumped up a level, and we're at 43 smart score. And we have the number 30. Okay, so start by listing two numbers that multiply to 30. It could be any two. It could be 10 and 3. It could be 6 and 5. It could be 2 and 15. It could be any two numbers that multiply your starting number. I'm just going to pick 6 and 5. Now, 5 is prime, so I circle it. And I know that 3 times 2 is 6. Once you're down to no numbers left to split, you're going to put this at least the greatest and just multiply it like this. 2 times 3 times 5. When you get a number that doesn't have any factors, like 2, for instance, just put 2. Just put the number itself. Okay, now we're up to the next level. We're at 68 smart score, and we have the number 42. 42. I know that this is even. I also know uh, some of my math facts. 7 times 6. Well, let's just use 2 times 21. 2 is prime. And 7 and 3 give you 21. Now, since you can't split these numbers anymore, these are called the prime factors, and we're going to put them least to greatest. Separated by multiplication, and you're good. Okay, we'll do this one, the next level, 72. 72. So I know that 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 8, 72. I know that 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 is a prime number, so I circle it. I know that 4 times 2 is 8. 2 is prime, so I circle it. And I know that 2 and 2 give me 4, and these are prime numbers. So your prime factorization is 2 times 2, which is 3 2's, and 2 3's. But you don't want to write it like here because it says we need to use exponents when necessary. So this is 3 groups of 2, so it'll be 2 to the third power times 2 groups of 3, so it's going to be 3 to the second power. Type that in. And one of the things I noticed when you put your exponent, in order to click the multiply button, you have to hit enter. So the exponent button's here, but when you're up here as an exponent, if you want to put the multiply, you do have to hit the enter, or not the enter, the space bar button. Okay, I'm on the last level. This will be the last problem. They're all done basically the same. So prime factorization of 52. So I know it's even. So 2 times 26 gives me 52. If you're not sure, because if you can't do the mental math, that's okay. Just go ahead and just do 56 and then divide it by 2 and see what you get. Okay. All right. And I know 26 is 2 because it's even, 2 and 13. Okay. And remember, there's two twos. So I'm going to go 2 to the second power times 13.